Hello everyone, Brett back again, high altitude scale modeling. Today we're going to look at this rebox from Revell of Germany of the A-26B Invader. As far as I know, this is a rebox of the old Revell kit, monogram kit from a long time ago. Hopefully they've done something new with it because it had raised panel lines. For those of you who thought I vanished and was only working on making car videos, well, you're wrong there, because modeling will always be just as important to me as my cars. But I can't sit in my house all day long and just model. I got to get out sometime, especially since where I live is beautiful and I only have 2.5 months of summer. I need to be able to get out and enjoy the summer, so I can do both. So let's open this box and take a look. First thing you're going to notice is, Brett, why is that box half empty? Don't think of it as half empty. Think of it as a huge waste of space that Revell of Germany felt that just to make it bigger, I guess. Charge more. I don't know why they did it, but there you go. Nothing is missing. This is what it came with. So let's move this on over here and see what we got. We've got 2 bags of sprues plus the clear parts. Guess they don't feel they need to bag them separately. This bag has 4 sprues, starting with this one right here. Let's zoom on in here and get a better look. Okay, first thing you notice, raised panel lines. They made no improvements, at least in the fuselage, over the old kit. Unless the A-26 has raised panel lines, which I seriously doubt. Another clue, the engine molding into the cowling like that. However, the detail on this floor and this cockpit area here, I think is really good. And Revell Monogram did make some really nice kits back in the day. But nice rivet detail on the floor. Nice center panel. There's a seat belt for that seat there. So, really good detail. I wouldn't knock it. Same with this parts here. Looks like the leading edge slats. Nice part where the fuel would go in. These engine cowls are kind of softly molded, especially this engine detail right here. Not very good. But, you know, you can rescribe it. You can leave it. Nice detail on the tail. Here's the back tail section, which is already molded, hopefully at the correct angle. And look, you don't have to glue the 2 halves together. It's already together. So hopefully that's the correct dihedral. Is it the right word for that? And then inside, massive amounts of details inside this fuselage, which is going to take a wash, some weathering, some nice detail painting, or you can just sand it all out, buy some photo etch, but you won't have the 3-dimensional look that these are going to give you. I like that. I think that's good, especially if you can leave some panels open. So that's one part of the fuselage. This is the other part, and this one has wheels on it and bulkheads and lightning parts. They've actually got them hollowed out, so you don't have to hollow them out yourself. These bulkheads again have some very nice detail. The landing gear legs, there's actually some ejector pin marks here. Take a little cleaning, but they're not terrible. You'll be able to sand those in. These are the gear bay doors. Same here, the gear bay doors with some nice detail inside. But again, the detail on these bulkheads, very good. Going to take some nice weathering and washing. And wheels, these are not weight on wheels. Here's another bulkhead with some amazing detail, and another one. If you leave the bomb bay open, then you'll be able to see this detail. Again, the detail's not bad, it's got raised panel lines, which is easily remedied. But again, inside, Same great type of detail, but you know, obviously since it's different on both sides, and they did make it different. And then inside the gear bay doors and the bomb bay doors, they made some really nice detail. Come over here to look at these. Nice riveting detail. Nice wiring detail for inside the gear bays. Again, this is the other side of the one bulkhead with the hoses. This is the other side of that other bulkhead with hoses and piping. Some really good detail in this kit. I haven't seen any copyright dates on the plastic anywhere yet. Now, I don't remember this being in the old kit. I do have it around here somewhere. But a sprue of weight on wheels. And very nice because it's not just weight, but there's also bulges. So the wheels, you're actually getting weight and bulging of a fully loaded aircraft sitting on the flight line. A nice tread pattern. And you are going to lose some of the tread pattern when you put these together, but you can always fix it back up. So yes, I don't remember that being in there, but that is an outstanding touch for a fully loaded aircraft sitting on the flight line. And here you got a couple more bulkheads and some pilot figures, which is very typical of old Revell and monogram from the old 60s, 70s, and 80s day. These are all one-piece figures. Nice detail on them, not bad. Not the worst looking figures I've ever seen. Bulkheads. Looks like cabin doors, or maybe parts of the wheel wells, but good riveting detail on the bulkheads. But yeah, I think the mechanic has got his toolbox. The pilot with his clipboard, you can actually put something on there, make it like a downloadable map and print it out. And this guy carrying a parachute. So, that's a nice touch. The second bag, big bag of sprue. At least they didn't put staples in it. So, take all this out. Put the bag back here, and we've got 1, 2, 4 sprues. Not matching sprues, so looks like you need to drill some holes out for one of the versions. And this one's got bombs, and there's some, these are the guns for the side of it, for the attack version. Now, again, this is all raised, but I don't know that it would be, look that out of place after you got it painted and weathered and everything, because these are just access panels. And it might be okay, and this is fabric here, so that might be okay too. There's just some of these lines you want to, maybe want to take out. Here's the guns that are in the wing. Prop, looks good. Guns, obviously you don't want to hollow out the ends or get aftermarket guns. Bombs, here's the bottom. Which that's the bottom or the top of the wing. I'm thinking that's the top of the wing. I'd have to look again, see where the nacelles sit. Yep, that's the top of the wing. That's the bottom of the wing. And here's the engine nacelles. Again, very nice. Raised panel lines. Good detail inside. Same up here. Prop, no flash. You have the right angle on it. It's not feathered. Sitting on the flight line. The guns are one piece. So that one looks good. You know, I don't think this is as bad as I originally was going to think it was. Here's the bomb racks, the other prop. Control yoke. Pilot seat with seat belts in it. Here's a seat for the navigator, co-pilot, somebody. Here's where the props go to the engine. Here's a couple more really nice bulkheads and instrument panel. Oh look, what's that say? 1993. So this is a 1993 kit. So what's that? 10, 25 years old. I think it looks okay. 25-year-old kit. turret guns. I'm not sure what that part is. But you know, for a 25-year-old kit, it's not too bad. There's the nose, more guns going in there. So the definite attack, there's the guns for the nose. There's more side guns for these turrets here. So the attack version of this aircraft is definitely, these must be rockets that go on the wings, because there's the fins. So that's what you put the holes out for, to make it the definitive attack version. And we got us some clear parts right here in their own scuffed and dirty bag. And you know, you're going to be able to mask this up really well. A little distortion. A little distortion. You know, especially on these curved parts here. But not awful. Could be worse considering the age of the kit. And I'm sure there's going to be whiny people out there, oh, well, I want a new one. Yeah, we all want new ones. But everything can't be reproduced again. And you can get aftermarket decals. These are printed in Italy, so they could be Cartograph or a subsidiary, because the decals look really good. You can make Stinky, you can make Sugar Baby. Here's the instrument panel decal. These do not have decal film in the middle, which is very nice. These do, though. The lettering does, except, yeah, I guess the A does too, but this one doesn't. These don't, so the squares don't, but the lettering does. I don't know how well you can see, but good looking decals. All the way around. Those are nice. I like those. I don't like that they're curved, but I do like the decals. Maybe if they weren't in a box so damn big. So these are the new Revell of Germany instructions. Stinky, as you can see, is a natural metal finish with olive drab in the reflective areas for the pilot. 2017. There's your cautions, your instructions, your everything else. There's your Revell color callouts. You're going to need weight, obviously, for the nose, which shouldn't be a problem because you got this great big hollow honking nose here that you could fill with as much weight as you want. More instructions on how to use parts. These are the Revell color callouts. You can just transfer them to whatever. Light gray silk matte, flesh matte. Here's the mixing instructions. Here's the sprue map. The other sprue map. There you go. You're going to start with the instrument panel, the cockpit floor, all of that. You're going to have to, what I would do for my own sanity is copy this page, stick it on the wall over here, so I know what these letters mean. And I can use the appropriate paint of my choosing, which currently would either be Mr. Color Tamiya or the new AK range. Bomb racks going in there, inside, zinc chromite more than likely. Putting all the parts together. What does that mean? That means allow parts to dry. That of course means no cement for the turret. Top turret. Parts going together. There's a clear part on the back. Opening up the holes if you're going to use the rockets. Landing gear doors. Landing gear parts. So you do not have to put the landing gear in because here the nacelles get put together and here the gear goes into the nacelle. So you don't have to put that on until after you're painted. There's that poopy engine. I wonder if Edward makes an engine for this. There's the guns that go for the side. There's the rockets going on. Actually, those don't go on the side. Those go right here on the wings. I was thinking B-25 with guns on the side. And front wheel, same thing. You don't have to put it in until you're done. Bombay doors. Putting the guns in the nose, putting the nose on. It says 40 grams of weight. I would put in at least 60 since there's enough space. More painting of, what's this part? Whatever it is, it sits right there. And then you can leave canopy open. Leave the side of the canopy open, which I think I would do because there's really nice detail in there. And then the, I guess it's an airspeed indicator. It comes with blocks for the wheels. That's a nice touch. Painting of the pilot and the mechanic. Decals for Stinky. Decals for funky looking shark nose. This one was in France in April 1945. This one was in France in April 1945. This one was in France in January of 1945. That's the baby one. I might do the one with the face because I like shark mouth like everybody else. But I don't know. Stinky. Stinky's got a face too, only Stinky's called Stinky. And, or, this is just the other side of Stinky. Because this is the other side of Baby. Baby standing, baby crawling. Well, there we go. So, hopes of a new A-26 have been dashed. However, I think it looks good. I think it's going to build up nicely. And I think with the right weathering, because if you look at the weathering on this, it's done very well. Zoom in a little bit. Check out that weathering. You can't tell that's raised panel lines unless you got your face right next to it. So, there we go. I say if you like this aircraft, buy this kit. Don't ask me why the box is so damn big. I don't know. Thanks for watching this Sprue review of the A-26B Invader. Revell of Germany's new release kit, released at the end of last year, of a 1993 kit from the old Revell company. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and build something. Don't be a kit collector, be a kit builder. Especially a kit like this that's taking up twice as much space as it needs to. Have a good day.